Hey, yo, peace, everybody. I've been looking at the news and, um, oh, by the way, this is a rant. It's just because I'm kind of thinking about the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people in the world are all fucked up. You know what I mean? And there's no accountability. Like, I was looking at the news and, you know, you still have uh, well, you have the Congress that's supposed to called Hillary for Hillary Clinton's arrest, and finally the U.S. Department of Justice decide they want to do something about something. You know what I'm saying? And be separate from the other governmental organizations instead of all of them, actually executing the separation of powers to watch each other. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, they said that they did a lot of stuff to black people, you know, back in the day, from right as the three strikes rule, which pretty much in certain states is still around. And you have certain parties who push for this, and then certain races that go for certain parties. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of like one thing. One thing about the U.S. is never. It's the best place in the world because you can build off ideas and create. But one failure, I say, for this country, to me personally, is the fact that it's so much fucking separation. You know what I mean? One thing the other countries have, a lot of countries have, is because all those people are the same same group of people, that they all have conformity. The majority have conformity to certain things, but the U.S., though is cloaked in being Americans, is a very separated country, and it's really showing now. You know, I have no problem with Trump. People have a problem with Trump because he's people say he racist and all this, as if the other presidents, as if presidents didn't have slaves. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, motherfuckers need to get off of that. You know what I'm saying? But whether it's separate or not, I mean, you have all these. I mean, being separate, you have all these parties, all these different races, all these different ideas, all this distraction. You know what I mean? And that's all it is distraction. I mean, just a matter of getting with like-minded people, you know. But then they start calling each other names, left wing, right wing, and whatever the fuck else they say. Somebody tried to call me something one day. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Don't call me no name. You know what I mean? You calling me a name, like, that's calling somebody a name. Don't call me no name. I don't know what none of that shit is. I'm not trying to know what it is, because that's how people, you know, people judge you anyway. But then people want to group you because they want to point the finger. You know, and that's why the world is fucked up. You know, the majority that have things, they don't want to take financial responsibility, or financial, should I say, well, let me start with this. Honorable responsibility to fix what they forefathers fucked up. You know, they just want to live their days day by day, as long as it's not affecting their immediate home, you know, and keep it pushing, which isn't right. You know, it's not right. You know, but that's what people do. People are naturally hypocrites, and I think it's natural. You know, people natural because survival of the fittest, so people don't really care about other people. You know, I've read the history, read the psychology. You know, thank God I'm the skin complexion I am, because it gives me a broader view to look at the different races instead of me being closed-minded, looking at one so-called ethnic group, you know, seeing it for what it is, you know. But I was just thinking about these things because the U.S. is very separate, and it's very separated right now. The U.S. has a group of people who some want to do right, but feel they can't because they're hindered. Like me, take for instance me. I have a record and my skin complexion. When you read the laws, the books, then you will see other things that pertaining to people with records and my skin complexion, and you can see clearly that it's still perpetuated. So, and that's just me and my people being of the descent of that place that they're calling Africa. I'm brown skinned, Mexicans are brown skinned, Indians are brown skinned, some are black, you know what I'm saying? But nobody's really fucking black, you know. All that's the skin complexion scheme, scam and scheme is the same thing. Don't get it mixed up. Scam and scheme is the same thing. Whether some man say it's legal, make a judgment and say it's legal or not. You know what I'm saying? So the skin complexion scheme game / scam game has people caught up. Politically people are caught up. It's all messed up. So I just say, try your best to live your life the best way you can. Get with like-minded people, regardless of what skin complexion scheme that they try to have you programmed in, and become successful. Try your best to be successful. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have whatever skin complexion you are, they're going to have your woman against you. You know, whatever way they have to do it, whoever they are, they're going to have your woman against you and the world against you. So, you know, for me, I say I'm hardcore with crypto projects. I'm hardcore with decentralization, you know, because for me, crypto projects could save the world. For real. It's not a joke for me because I have nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing else. So I really believe in these crypto projects, crypto coin projects. A lot of them I believe in. I believe in the technology Bitcoin has brought to mankind. I know it was used for illegal activities. I mean, the majority of everything you're around was fucking illegal at first. You know, now all of a sudden all the shit is legal. You know, weed is a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? First it was illegal, now it's legal. In certain places. Now we talking about the U.S., it's illegal in certain places. You know, the shit's just totally not uniform. You know what I mean? I'm assuming, well, not assuming, I know it's never been uniform, because if slavery was outlawed one place, you would have figured it's been outlawed all around the fucking continent. But it wasn't. So this place has always been separate. But besides that shit, you know, different positive organizations need to go ahead and get in the crypto coin trade. You know, get you some crypto projects together. You know, get busy saving the world because it needs saving. And Allah has blessed everybody with the crypto technology. So, all right, that's all I got to say. So, peace out.